Greetings. We found this and we created this video around this article. It's quite an old article, but we happened to come across it. We thought it might be interesting to many of the New Zealand Maori or Maori in New Zealand. From the Northern Advocate, in it states, or it reads, Maui was not a Polynesian man-god, but an ancient Welshman brought to New Zealand by the Greeks centuries before Christ. Okay, so the Greeks went to Wales, apparently, picked up this guy and brought him to New Zealand. Maui was not a Polynesian man-god, but an ancient Welshman brought to New Zealand by the Greeks centuries before Christ, or he might have been an Egyptian. The authors of a book in which those claims are made say evidence that several civilizations beat Maori to New Zealand includes a huge boulder on a Northland farm, which has an ancient Greek celestial calendar called a kronostone carved into it. The stone has been dubbed a Jesus wristwatch, says shipwrecked explorer Noel Hilliam, one of the authors of To the End of the Earth. If we find that particular book online, we will bring it to you. We'll do a video on it for you exclusively. Shipwreck explorer Noel Hilliam, one of the authors of To the End of the Earth, which will be launched in Dargle today. Yeah, this is like 2012, so it should be out by now. Mr. Hilliam has been striving for 50 years to prove Spaniards or Portuguese sailed to New Zealand long before Maori. The other two authors of To the End of the Earth are New Zealand amateur prehistorians Maxwell Hill and Gary Cook. Their theories appear to be endorsed by the colourful, well-known British botanist David Bellamy. Anyone remember that guy? He had an interesting show, him and Magnus Pike, way back in the 70s, 80s. He provided a foreword to the book that offers a unique rewrite of history. To the End of the Earth includes maps of the Australian and New Zealand coastlines said to predate the birth of Christ. It also catalogues rock carvings, stone buildings and oral history which the authors say prove Greek Egyptians discovered the region centuries before the Polynesians. The Welsh connection refers to a race of ancient peoples or people the Greeks came across when they were mining what is now North Wales for lead, copper and tin, Mr. Hilliam says. Wonder if Jesus' uncle, Arimathea, written anything on that. That'd be great if he had information, because he went to England, possibly Wales, because he owned tin mines, etc. apparently. The Welsh connection refers to a race of ancient people, the Greeks, Joseph or Arimathea, that was it, that's his name. The Welsh connection refers to a race of ancient people the Greeks came across when they were mining what is now North Wales for lead, copper and tin, Mr. Hilliam says. The book claims that Maori, superhero Maui, was a navigator from the Red Sea who sailed under the flag of Ptolemy III in 232 BC. It quotes Professor Barry Fell of Harvard University saying a cave inscription near Santiago, Chile is proof Maui was actually an Egyptian navigator who claimed a 4,000-mile band of the world for the King of Egypt. In the foreword, Dr. Bellamy describes the book as a steerage log filled with a collage of artefacts any museum would like to have. Auckland University of Technology Professor Paul Moon has dismissed To the End of the Earth, saying its authors lack qualifications and there is no evidence people came into New Zealand pre-BC. Apparently the Maori were only here 800 years ago. Supposedly. That's what's been claimed online. Okay. And you have a look at the migration chart. It's very different. Like a lot of people are saying, they came from Egypt, from Africa, straight to the islands, Hawaii, etc. And then they went through the islands like Fiji, Tonga, Samoa, left some people there, and then they went on to Aotearoa or New Zealand. It's very different. It shows the migration of the Polynesians coming down, possibly the Indians that had a problem with some black people that came and invaded their land, so they fled in ships to ended up in South America, and then from there went on to Africa, and then came all the way down Africa through Indonesia, and then went to the islands and populated those, and then came to Aotearoa or New Zealand. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, so this is just a short video of this supposed book, according to this article, which has been debunked by Auckland University of Technology professor Paul Moon, because these people have no PhDs or any type of qualification, so they're just amateurs. Okay, so if you liked this short video, found it very interesting, subscribe to our channel, give us a like, then add your comments below, and we'll get back to you on those as soon as we can, and go share this with all your friends, families and others, especially those who are native born Maori or New Zealanders. Don't get hung up on the way we say Maori, because we've been taught a certain way how to say it, right? Maori, right? Not Maori, Maori like that, okay? And so forth. Okay, so we hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, give us a like, add your comments below, and then go share it with all your family, friends and others.